what are the overall energies surrounding Gemini? Thank you. Okay, so Gemini is having a hard time moving forward. They're resisting an ending. They're not welcoming a new beginning. They just keep imagining a relationship with a specific person, a relationship that they don't want to end. This has been hard for them to accept. So here we have the Three of Swords. So this is talking about the heartache that they've been undergoing, the conflict, the daydreaming, thinking about the relationship, thinking about, wanting to have this solid commitment with this person, wanting to build a future together. They're just like, okay, like I have a lot to give, and I'm willing to give it. I'm willing to put my energy into this relationship, and they're wanting this person to do this too. Because they believe that this person and them are meant to, that this person is the one. So, this isn't going to be a reading for everyone. Take what resonates. For some people, like they have the possibility of actually reconciling and working on this relationship, and like both people will be invested. But for some Gemini, it's going to be the opposite. So basically, what's happening with that group, the opposite group, is the Gemini is in denial. Like they want this person and this person only. But this person isn't able to give them what they need. Something happened in the past that that ultimately caused all of this conflict, that caused the separation. And I think that what happened was somebody was dishonest. And the dishonesty resulted in the separation. But even though there was this dishonesty, and Geminis are normally not one to forgive for people who are dishonest, in this case, they're willing to forgive. But the thing is are they going to be able to forget? And I think that's what they're challenged with. But that's partly because they're ignoring their intuition. And also partly because they've never experienced anything like they have with this person. And so that's why they're having a hard time accepting the end. That's why they're willing to go against their normal like they're willing to try something different than they would normally. They're willing to give it another go. And in any other situation, they wouldn't. They would have been like, thank you, next. But the thing is if that's you and you've been resisting and you've been having a hard time with this ending and you're still holding on, you know, I think it's important, or would be helpful for you to really go deeper within and ask yourself, what are the real reasons why you're holding on? Is it because you don't want to be alone? Right? Is it because you're an unbalanced feminine? And like, you know, you're yeah, because it's like the Gemini's intuition has been telling them. So this is talking about intuition. But then this is talking about the disillusionment. And then here, you know, we have hold on. Yeah. I think it's because they don't want to be alone. They want to be in a relationship. They want the commitment. They want their happily ever after, their comfort, their security. Okay. So if Gemini continues to invest in this relationship, and if they choose to not listen to their intuition, what would be the outcome with this person? They would just keep coming and going. You'd have to put a lot more work in than necessary. You'd have to try really hard to maintain this relationship. Yes, you guys have a connection, you know, and yes, you've never met anyone like them, and this connection was amazing, right? And you learned so much. But then at the same time, like this relationship wasn't meant to happen. Like it wasn't meant to last for the long run. It was to teach you about yourself, to teach you about the true meaning of love, you know, codependency, equal give and take. So it's like both people have to be willing to invest into this relationship. Both people have to be willing to put in just as much energy. Not just the Gemini giving, you know, and then their love interest not fully committed. And then the Gemini thinking like, how can I get this relationship to last? How can I get them to understand? And then the more that they try, the more pain they experience inside. You know, and it just causes this suppression, and it keeps them in the darkness. And then nothing changes. So listen to your intuition. Not only that, but like you're very highly like there's a lot of people that see you and are just like, wow. They feel because you've changed. This relationship has changed you. You're more secure, you're more confident. Like you've learned so much. And the reason why, and because you've learned so much and you've changed and you've developed, people are just being drawn in. Like other suitors are drawn into you. But the thing is unless you're able to, unless you listen to your intuition and make a decision, because like you're just constantly wanting them. You want them and you want them only. Some Geminis are actually waiting to receive communication. Some Geminis are trying to manifest this person. Yeah, they're just having a hard time accepting the end. So that's what I got for Gemini. Let me know if it resonates.